Hi guys, welcome back to the shop. We got a bonbon sitting in her chair. Yeah, what do you think, bonbon? Yeah, you like the chair. It started sprinkling out here, so the dogs, they wanted inside the house. So, yeah. You gonna say hi to your fans? Bonbon. Yeah, hi. You got fans out there. You do? Oh, you're a fat pumpkin, aren't you? Hi, Bear. Got everything burned up last night. Like I said, the dogs went inside because it started raining. Not really raining, just sprinkling. I don't know what their deal is. Um, Waiting on Andy to get back to me, but he had a family emergency and couldn't get me pictures. So, I am going to put that together the best I can, the way I think it should be. Because your call has all these vents across the top and water comes down, it has to come out the bottom down there. But I don't want water from when the fender's in here spraying up into there when you're driving down the road. So it's got to be sealed on this side with water can get out the other side. And hey, bottom of that pillar on this side has a little bit of lip left, so I guess that's what it gets. And I'll see what I can do. Finish cutting and button that, get her spot welded to the bottom, get that seam welded a little better, get on the inside, grind it out, weld it on the inside. So that's gonna get double welded. That'd be nice. Then Kyla gave me this. It's a heater pad in a box for a cat for winter. So I'll find someplace to stash that for the summer, and next winter I'll put that in here. That way Bonbon can have a heated pad for the nights she doesn't come in the house, and I don't have to have the heater running. I can just have that plugged in. That'd be nice. So yeah, let's see if I can get this area wrapped up tonight. Some point I need to get out that Eastwood knockoff and start knocking some more paint off. But I think I want to try and finish that, because that's looking pretty good. So let me see what I can do. Oh, and I watched a show, and I cannot for the life of me remember who it was, so I can't give him credit. He did a whole show on which way discs are supposed to go in your grinder. Label in, label out. All the way through the show, he had a debate with a bunch of different people, and at the end, he had an engineer for a disc company come on. And the engineer said that they're designed to go either way. It didn't matter which way the printing was. Apparently, it don't matter. So, just an FYI. Don't matter which way you put your discs. Personal preference. I like to put my writing on the inside. I don't know why. But, yeah. Okay. and push that back. Yeah, Andy hasn't gotten back to me, so I'm going to do this the best I can, and hopefully his pictures help me out on the other side, because this isn't so bad. It still has a wraparound lip around here, so I'm taking it that's how it's supposed to be. So I cut that part out, and that's the inside panel. So all this patchwork is replacing that much metal. So I think what I'm going to do, I got to go on across about here. I got this rough cut out, and I got this old brass hammer, which is pretty heavy. And I think I'm going to start pushing in the bottom, start spot welding her across. I don't want her buckling. Right now it needs to be trimmed out a little bit more up in here to fit. So start working my way across, and then I'll trim this out if it needs it. You never know what metal does. So, and then lips down here, so I cut down and I'll come across, attach that. So yeah, I'm just gonna start working my way across. Then I gotta go back and weld this again. It's gonna need a little coating or action in there. There's a couple pretty good gaps. So weld it, grind it, weld it, grind it. When I get it so it's looks good, I'll go on the inside, grind it all up, and then come across and weld it again. So it should be welded on both sides on most of this. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Alrighty, working my way across. Keeping her cool. Some people start in the middle and they work their way out, because once you start welding this whole thing can turn up on you. But I got that in there good enough to keep it from doing that. I still got a little edge down here. I'll have to grind my welds up, make sure I got in the spot holes all good. I got up to there, so now I gotta come across here, down here. That's mostly cut out, but I gotta see how close we are, and then do a finish. There's nothing wrong with going from the middle out, and if you get it in there right, you can go from the side across. And that's what I did, because that was going down there, across here, down here, and it's not looking too bad. So let's see if I can get this. Actually, I got that down there, and that's, I don't have my glasses. I still have my frickin' grinding glasses on, so let's see. That's not looking too bad, so I'll have to get in there and see if I even have to grind it anymore. It might have frickin' curved down enough to where I can fit that in and weld it. And then I'm cut to here, and then I gotta try and match this piece to this panel. So let's see what I can do. Okay, I had to take a little nip out of the corner. And I'm using my little screwdriver. I don't know if I can do this. Oh. Look. Using my little screwdriver, to pull the panels together. Looks like I gotta take a little nip out of behind here and try and figure out where to come across. But yeah, we're getting there. That's how I basically do it. Use a little screwdriver to pull panels together. You don't want to cut too much out because then everything gets all wonky on you. If you cut a little bit at a time like Bad Chad does and start throwing some spot welds in, you can get everything lined up pretty decent. That's one thing I learned from. I did it on the front of that box on that Ford. Went all the way across the front of it. Just made a new piece and then just started cutting and buttoning it all the way across. And it turned out pretty decent. So, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm working my way across. And now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, that nut pocket needs to be welded in. I think I chased enough rust to where I got enough weld to where I can weld it and grind it to where it looks decent. And it's strong. And that looked like a ridge, but it's just welding fumes. Getting close. It's got a good curve. I just gotta figure out this final piece here. And Lisa and Darren are off on the golf cart, so they moved the fire bucket. And there's my cats. Hi, Bun. You like your rocking chair, don't you? Hi, Bear. I know. I disturbed you. You're enjoying the night. It hasn't started raining yet. It started to sprinkle. I'll keep working on it. See where I get tonight. Okay. She's roughed in. I'm going to wait to finish this off till I talk to Andy, because I got lots I can do over here. I got to run more weld across it, fix anywhere the spot welds didn't get all penetrated in, do all the seams again, grind her up, go on the inside of the car, grind it and weld it. So that can wait. I just want to see how this is supposed to be. But yeah, I'm going to keep welding and grinding. I don't know what time it is. I gotta go get the dogs. They've been inside for a while. So I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. I gotta get the dogs. And I'll keep welding and grinding on this and see where we are tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. It's not looking too bad. Patches has almost another patch on her. Alrighty, guys.